Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is day number 62 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a year full of daily 21-question random knowledge trivia quizzes. In these quizzes, there's 20 questions up front, and then if you need it, at the very end of this video, there's a question 21 tiebreaker. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. Race car is one of the larger ones. Smaller ones include radar, level, kayak, dad, and mom. What is the name for this type of word, one that is spelled the same frontwards and backwards? The answer is a palindrome. Question number 2. It was originally built in the 1830s and formerly spanned the River Thames in London, England. However, since 1971, what body of water does the former London Bridge now cross over? It was disassembled piece by piece, shipped over to America, and now it spans Lake Havasu. Question number 3. Throughout his career, what man produced approximately 1,500 depictions of ballet dancers, culminating in a collection of paintings, pastels, and sculptures that comprise over half of his entire body of work? Half of his entire artistic portfolio was ballet dancers. His name, Edgar Degas. Question number 4. Standing 14 feet high, weighing up to 7 tons, and typically growing to 35 feet long from head to tail, what mammal, named after where it lives, is the largest known existing animal on Earth today? That would be specifically the African elephant. Question number 5. Making her acting debut with the romantic thriller The Bodyguard, what artist recorded 6 songs for the film's soundtrack album, including I Will Always Love You, which won the Grammy Award for the Record of the Year? The answer is Whitney Houston. Question number 6. Patricia May Andrzejewski picked what stage name that we now know her as and has become a rock goddess and 4-time Grammy Award winner who has had 2 multi-platinum albums, 5 platinum albums, and 15 Billboard Top 40 singles? Patricia May Andrzejewski now goes by Pat Benatar. Question number 7. Wonderful Tonight, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and Layla were all major musical hits for what English rock and blues guitarist, singer, and songwriter, referred to as one of the most important and influential guitarists of all time? The answer is Eric Clapton. Question number 8. In 1935, a series of laws was created there excluding Jews from citizenship, and in 1946, in what German town did the surviving leaders of the Third Reich get condemned for crimes against humanity? Those trials were called the Nuremberg trials. It was in the city of Nuremberg. Question number 9. What was the name of the American disco band who, on their debut album Mouth to Mouth, released the one-hit wonder Funky Town, which went to the top of the charts in several countries and remains popular today? That band was Lips Incorporated. Question number 10. What MTV reality series followed 5 to 6 strangers between the ages of 18 and 24, stripped of their money and restricted to life in an RV, traveling from location to location with missions to complete at each location? That actually sounds like a good time. That show was called Road Rules. Question number 11. Which transition metal, whose name comes from the Nordic words for heavy stone, a reflection of its high density, has the second highest melting point of all the elements and is commonly used in light bulb filaments? The answer is tungsten. Question number 12. The largest planet in our solar system is Jupiter, but the largest natural object orbiting a planet is what satellite of Jupiter named after the cupbearer of the ancient Greek gods? The answer is Ganymede. Question number 13. With the right looks and the right moves, what was the name of the actor that won People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award in 1991 that played the role of dance instructor Johnny Castle in the classic 1987 film Dirty Dancing? The answer is Patrick Swayze. Question 14. In the 1961 science fiction comedy film The Absent-Minded Professor, produced by Walt Disney Productions, what was the name given to the stretchy, bouncy substance that made the professor's Model T fly? That stuff was called flubber, or flying rubber. Question number 15. One of the most famous movie cars of all time. What type of sports car reached new levels of popularity in 1977 when Burt Reynolds and Sally Field starred in the classic Smokey and the Bandit? The answer is a Pontiac Trans Am. Question number 16. The caber toss, hammer throw, stone put, tug-o-war, and the hill race are just some of the competitions that are featured every year during what Scottish sports festival? This famous Scotland sports festival is called the Highland Games. Question number 17. Although Mardi Gras is most commonly associated with New Orleans, Louisiana, its American origins can be traced back first to the early 1700s in what Alabama city 150 miles to the east of New Orleans? The answer is Mobile, Alabama. Question number 18. What is the name of the Scottish-born inventor, scientist, and engineer, born in 1847, credited with inventing and patenting the first practical telephone and co-founding the American Telephone and Telegraph Company, or AT&T, in 1885? The answer is Alexander Graham Bell. Question 19. Born September 21st, 1947, and selling over 350 million copies of his books, what 20th century author has written The Stand, The Tommyknockers, Misery, and Pet Sematary? That author's name is Stephen King. And question 20. The termination of a boxing match when a boxer is unable or is declared by the referee to be unable, likely due to injuries, to continue to fight is called a TKO. What do the initials TKO stand for? TKO is a technical knockout. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. We are in the third month now of the 365-day trivia road trip. A slight change we did at the beginning of this month. We moved the start of the videos back from noon Central Standard Time to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, when we supposedly had more viewers on YouTube. And maybe it's a glitch, maybe it's a fluke, but the very first day we did it, we had about 200 more viewers than we normally do. That is not an insignificant number to this channel. So we're going to keep going the rest of the month, try it out and see whether we're going to keep this time or go back to the old time or maybe try a new time. But just keeping you informed on the channel. Here's question 21, the tiebreaker for today. In the 1987 movie Rain Man, a waitress in a diner brings in a box of toothpicks to the table and accidentally spills them on the floor. Raymond Babbitt, a savant played by Dustin Hoffman, studies them on the floor and instantly says, "There are how many toothpicks?" Whoever gets closest to this answer wins. I don't know anybody that would remember the exact number. The answer, 246.